everyone, so this will be my last strategy for the league. I have actually played a lot already for this league. Okay, it's been about 1.5 months, I think. It's around there, 1.5 months. And this is the final strategy that I'm going to present to you for those of you guys that either are playing halfway, or I suppose you should be near the end of the game, alright, or at least in the high budget. So once you have farmed up, some of you might be thinking, what else should I do? What should I be farming for? Good contents, exciting contents. Okay, so this is basically harvest plus divination card farming strategy, okay, where we are actually utilizing the reward altars that stack quantity. Okay, so this is actually a very casual low investment farming. There are really not a lot of things that is required. Basically just need 20% pack size, and of course your scarabs. I'll recommend poly scarabs. I did write in my Google document, so please take a look. And of course the harvest compass that actually duplicates lifeforce. Okay, just any one of them. I don't need you to buy yellow plants. Okay, so yes, by running this, right, we'll be doing it in Crimson Temple, and by killing the boss, we are going to have only minion and player options, and we'll try to get the reward options that stacks quantity. Okay, by the end of the map, after you have stacked lots of quantity, preferably around 70 plus, at least 50 to 70 plus extra con, you're going to see your harvest life force reach at least 25% more life force drops. Okay, and on top of that, because we are going to get so much quant, the chances of you getting those good divination cards like Apothecary, Enlighten, 7 Years of Bad Luck, what else is that? The last one is Dragon's Heart, right? The Empower Gem. I would not say it is very often, but the chance of you getting it is much higher than you doing a normal map. Alright, so there are times where, you know, I have done like 3 cycles and I don't even get one card. And in one cycle, which I will show later in my loot section, I actually got 3 of them. So it's really RNG for a div card, but at least the chances are much higher than you not taking those quant reward altars. Okay, so as usual, I will do some clips. I will show you some clips of me doing the map. And this time around, I'm going to show you some examples of what are the reward altars to take, what not to take, and harvest which are the plants that you should take and which you should not. Okay, I'll go through more in details. Alright, I'll quickly show you guys my run. So when you enter the map, straight away head to the boss room. Alright, first things first, you can kill a little bit of stuff along the way. Just try not to kill too many things, because we do not want any of the altars to occur yet until we have killed the boss. Okay, so by killing the boss, you are removing the map boss reward altar option, and we only were left with player and minions. Okay, that is what we want. I'm gonna try and focus as much quant as possible. Okay, and once you get out, you can start killing things everywhere already. Okay, it doesn't matter which direction you head first. Alright, doesn't matter. So I am going to go to the right side first. Alright, I'll just clear the right side first. Eventually, you'll just go like in a square shape type and just clear everything. So currently, I'm doing Elva, so give me a second. I'll just clear a quick one. Just need to find the boss, kill him, and get out. Okay, easy. Okay, so I have a reward altar here. Oh, I have a map. Oh wow, Awakened Sexton 2, nice. Okay, let me just clear the monsters a little bit. Why is there monsters over here? Okay, let me clear the monsters and I'll show you. Okay, so this is the reward altar, right? You will always want to get quantity, okay? Always quantity. Why is there still a skeleton over here? Let me explain. Okay, you always want to get quantity above every other thing else, alright? The only exception that you are allowed, I would suggest, is 4 options. 1, divine altars that drop from Eldritch minions. 2, exalt altars. 3 is your grand Eldritch echo. 4 is divination card that gives another divination card. Only these 4, okay? Remember, only these 4 is the exception. But always try to get increased quant. Okay, increased quant is really very important. And just nice over here, this is for COC players. When you see this so and so reduced cooldown recovery rate per power charge, please do not take it. Okay, you have no choice but to take the other one. For the rest of you that is not playing CLC, please take the quant. Okay, take as much quant as you can. Every single quant that you take, right, is gonna stack up and it's gonna give you a lot more life force than you can actually imagine. Okay, I would say about 50 more. And not only that, it increases your chance of getting divination cards, right? So yes, definitely more con. Okay, you are going to find a lot of them over here. Oh, see, here's a very good example. So if I actually have quant versus Grand Eldritch Eco, right, these two, I am going to take the Grand Eldritch Eco, okay? Why? It's because Grand Eldritch Eco is expensive. Okay, it is probably the only thing reasonable enough for me to take it. Okay, and here nothing else, so quant. Okay, and especially when you take the currency duplicate, right, bro, you might even get one div worth of Grand Eldritch Eco on one map. Okay. Okay, so one divine worth of Eldritch Eco, I think is about 50 is to one div now. Okay, so that's why that's the only exception. Every map, if you get it early, you are definitely going to get at least half a divine. Why not, right? Of course, why not? That's why I say it is the only exception. Okay, more Grand Eldritch Eco. Alright, let's clear the hubby. Oh gosh, those counter buff, so good. Oh, Grand Eldritch Eco, are you gonna give me a fracture shard? It's been a long time since I actually seen it. No? Nope, just ancient shard. Okay, exalted shard, so not so bad. Oh, there's one guy here. What the heck is going on? Okay. And once you have cleared the right side of the map and you are back like nearly at the entrance, clear the left side. Okay, you can always just clear one side and go to the other side and clear everything before you go to harvest. Okay, do not do the harvest first. The increased con that you stack up, like I said, is gonna improve your life force drop. That's why that's why harvest is always the last to run. Yeah, I got another Grand Eldritch Eco and quant. Just more quant. Oh god, this map is actually so good, but unfortunately there might not be a harvest. Okay, there might not be. Oh, I saw it. There's a harvest. Okay, let me just do this a quick one. What do we have? Roaming Spirit, Strong Box. I'm just gonna kill the boss and get out. Okay, this is a good demonstration of a nice run. I don't know how to put it, but yeah. Grand Eldritch Eco. More con. Just more con. Just stack all the con up, okay? When you have more than enough con, every single rare monster is going to drop you like nearly 200 life force. Okay, there is really a big difference. Can you imagine one rare monster gives you like 50 more? Nearly 50 more, okay? Nearly 50 more. 4 rare monsters is already equivalent to one more additional rare monster. That's why the quant is just so good. Are we done? Yup, 0 monsters, we are done. I think I missed the Alva, but it's okay, I'll come back later. Let's go over to the Secret Grove. Once you are in, open a portal and you can start doing it. Oh gosh, the first one has no rare. Okay, but so if both of them has no rare, just take the yellow ones and pray. Yeah, it's not guaranteed that you will find one. Okay, so we got 68 over here. Oh, that's sad. Okay, no more. Okay, 2 and 5. Okay, I will show you guys. So these 2 rare monsters, right? Hopefully it gives us 4. And if it gives us 4, we are going to get like nearly 800 worth of life force. Okay, nearly, alright. Oh my god, that's so painful. Do you see? 198, 106. Okay, this one is on the low roll. Honestly, I do not know how exactly do they scale with it. If it's 1 yellow and 2 purple, take the yellow. Okay, yellow is the most valuable one. But if it's 0 yellow and 1 rare, take the rare. I will explain it in another portion of the video in another scenario. Ooh, look at that. 200 and... Oh my god, there's something following me. Look at that, 228. Right, 172. It's more than your usual life force drop if you do not take the quant. Oh, okay, that's it. Oh, right, that's sad. And the Google Sheet has been updated already. It is under this div card farming. Okay, maybe I should put harvest plus div card farming. Okay, I think this is much nicer. So harvest plus div card farming. Okay, this is featuring the quant stacking on the map. Alright, and please do take note, I have updated every single thing over here. I'll just go through a quick one. The contents are really very simple. Basically, Eater of World, Harvest, using growing hordes. Polish is really recommended. Just that small amount of difference, I think you should be able to afford it since Rusted and Polish is really very cheap now. So I prefer to use Polish. Okay, and just 2 more additional contents. Okay, this is really up to you. Alright, I'm just going to show you the base skeleton tree and my own tree that I'm using. Okay, so before I show you the tree, I'll just leave you guys to read all here. Okay, basically I will show you what is this strategy about, what do we profit in this strategy, what is the setup, okay, and what do you take for Outer Wall reward altars, which I will explain later. Okay, and why Eater of Worlds not saying just, and of course some of you that wants to do Alva or you're interested in doing Alva, this is how you should do it. Okay, I will release this in another video probably in future, but not now. Okay, so this is the basic tree. Oh wait, no, sorry. This is the basic skeleton tree that you should be using, okay? Where I am focusing on Harvest and Eater of World and just stacking all the quant, alright? So first of all, something that I want to emphasize is we will not be taking any of the shapings anymore except for shaping the valleys, because we are going to run Fortune Favors the Brave, which gives us 10% more pack size. Okay, that way we can reach 50% pack size, which will easily give us 2 rare monsters per rare monster in the harvest crop. Okay, so that is one thing to take note. And the reason why we are not going for the rest of the shaping is because we're going to stack so much quant already. The chances of you getting your maps or another map, basically map sustaining, is very high. Okay, you can reach until 50+% quant and your map sustain is definitely going to be there. You will over sustain. Okay, you will over sustain. Sometimes you just sustain very nicely. Sometimes you might get -1 or 2. Okay, a little bit of RNG over here, but I can tell you it is more than enough, right? And yeah, the rest is literally your same old Harvest and Eater of World, okay, with the full quant circle. Alright, and over here, before I go into my tree, I just want to emphasize the 2 additional side contents you can put really depends on how much points you want to invest on each of them. So you can take Harvest, Shrine, even Strong Box, okay, with the operative Strong Box, alright, and the at least rare and corrupted. I don't really like Strongbox because sometimes there are none on the map, and with this you force out there is only one, and the Strongbox, the chances of you getting operative currency or divination Strongbox is really very rare. So imagine there's only one Strongbox per map, you are probably not going to get anything good out of there. Okay, so Strongbox is over here as well, and Alva is over here if you would like to follow mine. Okay, so this is completely up to you. Okay, you got to play around with the tree. If you do not have enough points, guys, it is fine to take out a little bit of quant. Okay, I am not saying these quants are mandatory. Okay, you can take out a little bit of those nodes to actually spec into the other side contents if you like. So if you are not on like maybe the Headhunter or Mage Blood budget and you take a lot of quantity reward altars, right, sometimes it might get a little repeat. It will get very strong, the monsters, and you cannot handle. I highly suggest taking Shrines, okay, because Shrines is going to make you both offensively and defensively powerful, and it will help you sustain the map much better. Okay, and this is the tree I am using. Okay, basically I am taking Harbby over here. Okay, your usual Harbby nodes, there's no additional shard. I don't really see a point in doing that because I am not running the Harbinger Compass as well. If I get Fracturing Shards, then so be it. If I do not get, then at least I still get the Ancient Orbs, which is profitable. Okay, there are like free contents, so basically it's free currencies, free money, right? So why not? And the last one I took was Elva because Elva is just so good in the mid and late game. The temples can sell for so much currency. Just the double corrupted temple can easily sell for half a div. One temple, okay? Two temples is like one div, and you are going to get lots of it. Even if you don't get the double corruption temple, the jewel temple that allows you to double corrupt skill gem is also worth like at least half a div. Okay, maybe not half a div, maybe 110C as of now, and the double corruption room is 160C. So if you get both of it together, you're gonna earn even more. Okay, around 190 to 200C. That's why the temples are so good, right? You can utilize the map mod device if you have lots of Elva missions, or you can just buy the compass, which is like going for 6 to 7C only. It's just so cheap, right? And the rest of them I just took quant. Unfortunately, I don't have enough space for the last one here. It looks a little bit annoying, but yeah, of course taking this is better than taking this, right? So no choice over here. Some of you might actually ask me, with the compass of lifeforce duplication, usually we will purchase purple or blue, right? Do we still need to take the portion over here? Okay, my answer to you is yes. We want to get as much yellow crops as possible because yellow crops are just so delicious in currency, alright? They give the most amount of money and they sell the fastest. Everybody at this point of time just wants to gamble for apothecary, headhunter, and those very crazy cards, right? So yeah, this is my tree, okay? And if you're wondering how much is the compass, I'm just gonna give you a quick example, quick showcase. Oh wait, I need to change this to chaos. Okay, I'll show you in chaos. So the harvest, you just need to filter for harvest in areas contain at least one crop of so and so plant. Any, okay? I'm not asking you to take yellow. You can take blue or purple, it doesn't matter. The range is around 30 to 35C, okay? They are relatively cheap. Why? It's because the moment you encounter one harvest in your map, you are basically going to cover the cost of this compass already. So within 4 maps, don't tell me you cannot find one harvest. I do not believe you unless you are really that unlucky. Okay, but yeah, that's the case. And for the Elva temples, if you really do not have the Elva missions, okay, I am going to show you. It costs very cheap. Look, it's like 5 to 6T only. Alright, and what, you are probably going to use like 3 users to complete one temple. So if you actually get the Locus of Corruption, this is like 20 times or 25 times more than that actually. It's about 30 times the value of what you actually spend. Come on guys, in the whole entire game, how do you even what kind of contents do you even see give you this kind of profit? Nearly 30 times if you get Locus of Corruption. Right, because Locus of Corruption is about 160C. The cost of this is only 5C. What more can you ask? Alright. So yeah, this is about it, and I'll leave the rest of the Google Sheet for you to check it out. Alright, next up, I just want to show you guys a few situations of what you should take. Okay, so I'm going to start with the Eater of War altars first. So this is situation 1 when you actually encounter a quantity altar, alright? Always take the quantity altar because it boosts the chance of you getting those good divination cards. It improves the amount of life drops, and the only exception that you do not take these quantity altars, right, is as follow, okay? If you actually see divine orbs, please read carefully. I have people that actually taken this wrongly. Well, I don't know whether if they are telling the truth, but quant, you know, they take it for granted that always divine altars will never spawn for me, and apparently it spawned for him and he took the quantity, so that was like super sad, right? Please look carefully. Divine orbs is the first one, that's the best, okay? Exalted orbs, Grand Eldritch Ecore, this is the third one, okay? Because you're gonna get lots of them. Probably in one map you probably earn like half a divine. Divination cards that give another divination cards. No matter what, please take this, okay? This is so good when especially you stack more quants and pack size on the map. You are gonna get patience, you're gonna get nurse, yeah, you're gonna get a lot of other cards, a lot of good cards that actually gives this. Okay, the value of this reward option is really very high. I would rank this like even above exalted orbs. Okay, this is really very good. Veil Chaos Orb is about 8 to 9C now, so you are gonna get tons of it, especially when you get basic currencies are duplicated. That are holy crap, you're gonna get so much currency out of that. Polished and Gilded Divination Scarabs. Alright, the only exception of Polished Scarabs is Divination Scarabs, because you can combine them to Gilded and they sell for a lot of currency. And just any other Gilded Scarabs, I will take them too, because Gilded Scarabs is worth like about 5 to 6C minimum, I think so, around there. So you're gonna get a lot, and this is really very good. Okay, the next situation is basically no quant altars. Okay, so if you do not get any quantity altars, what should you take? Okay, the first one I would always recommend is, no matter what, you should always take the duplicate currency, scarab, and divination card that duplicates. All right, because you won't know what you actually get along the way. So let's just say if here, right, the first look at this first picture, I have the basic currency and I have a chance to get additional divination card which reward basic currency. This is the first altar you get in your map. Okay, I would highly recommend you to get the basic currency to be duplicated. Why? You might not know when you actually get a divine orb altar, and this is going to be so good. Can you imagine let's say even if halfway through the map you get a divine orb altar, okay, and you have this, everything else along the way, any divine orbs that drop has a very high chance of duplicating. Why would you not want to do that, right? So I will not take my chances to skip this. And if you actually get Grand Eldritch Eagle along the way, this is going to be so good as well. I had profits where I get more than 1 div per run just from the Grand Eldritch Eagle, so it's really very good. Okay, next is I would not take the map duplication. Alright, there's another one that I did not mention here, which is the unique duplication. I will not take it also because they don't really give anything good. We do not need the maps to be duplicated because we already have tons of map sustain, so I will just ignore this. You can see here, let's say if I get another divination cards we give some other rewards, I'll just take it. However, stuff like alteration, chromatic orbs and stuff like that, I will just take the map drop. Alright, okay, and now for the harvest situation. Okay, there are a lot of scenarios. So this is the first one. When you actually encounter this is the most basic one. Alright, either 2 to 3 rare or 1 versus 1 rare. Okay, so like you can see here, you always want to go for the crop that has the most rare monsters. Okay, because more rare monsters obviously means more duplication and of course more life force. Alright, every rare monster is going to guarantee you a life force drop at least 150 if you are okay, maybe sometimes not 150, at least 120 or 130 if you are using the compass. Right, this is the second situation. When you actually see a 0 rare yellow plant versus a 1 to 3 rare purple or blue plant, you do not take the yellow plants. Okay, this is very intriguing because yes, we all know that yellow plants are super good, but the problem is it does not guarantee you life force. Okay, whereas the rare monsters on the left, it guarantees you a life force, and you would want to take this instead of putting your bets on the other one. Right, and not to mention the rare monsters have a chance of duplication also. So no matter what happens, right, it's always the rare monsters. Okay, it's always the rare monsters versus 0 rare plant. Right, and this is another good situation. It is actually the same as before. Just give you another scenario. If you get 0 yellow, okay, versus 1 rare purple or blue plant, you are still going to take the 1 rare. Okay, you do not take the crop that has no rare. Right, and the last one will be like 1 rare yellow versus 1 rare purple or blue. As long as they are the same number of rare monsters, you always take the yellow. Okay, you always take the yellow. The only situation that I encounter, but this is very rare, I wasn't able to find any, but I did thought of it, is this is situation 5. Okay guys, this is situation 5, which is not in the picture here. If you get 1 yellow versus 3 rare purple or blue, alright, what do you take? Okay, I would suggest to take the 3 rare purple or blue. Okay, because the 3 can go into 6 rare monsters, which gives you at least like, I don't know, 1200 life force, versus that 1 yellow which probably can give you only up to 400. Right, so the difference is really a lot. There's like 800 difference on life force here. So take the 3 rare monsters versus the 1 yellow rare monsters. Alright guys, I have done the full 28 cycles of Untitled Worlds, and this is probably my best run I have ever done. Okay, I've completed probably more than 10 cycles already, and I just want to show you guys this is really the best I have gotten so far. You probably might get lower than me, so don't be afraid that you are actually earning lesser currency than me. Okay, this is very based on pure RNG, but this scenario right here is just an example of what is a really good run. Okay, so I'm just going to show you all the important stuff. The rest is really just bonus. Eldritch Eco, Grand Eldritch Eco, I got about 52 of them. Okay, so there is only two times I have encountered this, right? Your set of invitations, and I've gotten one map from the Crimson Temple. Okay, the Conqueror maps, on and off you will actually get 1 or 2 of this, but if you do not get it, it is okay either. I think I got really lucky with the Ancient Orb. Okay, I got 12 total Ancient Orb from Harbingers. Alright, round it off. Usually I'll get about 9 like that, around 9 like that. Okay, Exalted Orb also around 2. That's so it's really very lucky here, I think. Right, Eldritch Chaos Orb I got 2 as well, and these are the cards I got. Okay, Desecrated Virtual. Okay, this is going for around half a div. Okay, around half a div. I got 1 Enlighten. I think this is around 70 div, 70 chaos only. Okay, so not so much. And I got 2 7 years of bad luck. Okay, that is why I say getting the divination cards duplication, even though you are not taking any divination cards from the Eldritch Mini Altar, is so important, because when I got one of these from one of the random drop, okay, it straight away duplicated into 2. That's why it is so good. Whether or not you are going to take the Eldritch Minion Altar of divination cards, just take the duplication card reward no matter what. Okay, and I also got 1 Dragon's Heart and Power. This is a very random drop. It is a core drop now. So right here really is completely RNG. Okay, I'm just going to show you guys a very good example of what are the cards you can get. Unfortunately, no Apothecary yet. I got one, but it's not in this run. Okay, and got a random Prism Guardian. On and off you will get some decent units. And here is the main highlight of the profits. Okay, I have 15,000 yellow life force, 31,000 red life force, and only 6,000 blue life force. Okay, if we were to do the maths, right, which I will basically count for you right now. Okay, so I'm just going to yellow life force. Can I just make this bigger? Let me just make this bigger for you guys. Okay, yellow life force. Okay, total I had how many? 1,567 tree. Okay, life force. Each life force is 1 div is equals to about 5,200. Okay, estimate 5,200. Oh, it's actually just nice. It's actually just nice. So it's about 3 divine here. Okay, 3 div right here, and then the purple life force is 1 div is equals to about 12,000 at this point of time. Okay, so I had 31,116. Okay, just roughly. I am just gonna take 31,116 divided by 1,200. So we have about 2.5 div. Okay, so about 2.5 div. And then the purple life force, the blue life force is only 6,000. So blue life force is the same. It's exactly the same. So 12,000. And I only got 6679 because I didn't take a lot. I'm just concentrating on those rares. Okay, so 6679 divided by, I think it's only half a div. Yeah, it's only half a div. Let's just put 0.5 div. Okay, to round it up. So you can see, right, just just from the life force, I got 6 divine, okay? If per compass, okay, let's just say per compass is around, let me give you 35, okay? 35C, okay, I will need 7. I'll need 7 compass. So this is about 1 div, okay? Exactly 1 div, okay? So, which means, right, which means we have profit about 5 div in total. Okay, 5 divs just from the life force. That's really insane. Okay, you don't have to worry about not earning any currency on top of finding those divination cards. It's really, really, really very good. Okay, and not only that, I think I've stressed this many times. Alpha temples are really, really good to sell at the mid league of the game or even late of the league. Okay, it is really very good. So these are the temples I got. Of course, not every run is going to be super good. So stuff like this, I screw up really big time. I wasn't really concentrating, but at least the end of the temple is open. Okay, so for those of the temples that are open, it's about 30 chaos. Okay, so let me just split them. Okay, so Apex Temple, is it called Apex of okay, let me just incursion boss temple, okay, to make it easier. I had like 3 of them, which is 90C, okay. And then this right here is basically your locus of corruption. It's the double corruption temple, okay. Each is going for, you can see here, is around 160C. It's always fluctuating, but it's always there around double corrupted temple. I had like 4 of this, okay, 4 of these, each is 160, right? So if we were to do the math, 160 times 4, this is like 640C right here, okay. 640C is equivalent to 2.5 div. 2.5 div. Okay, let me just do this as well so it's easier for us to see. This is just 0.3 div. Easier for us to calculate overall later. And I got 2 most important rooms of the temple, which is Locus of Corruption and Dorianis Institute. Okay, this is going for 180C. You can even sell more than that. 190 is also probably fine. I'm just gonna put it at 180C. Okay, so 2 for 180C will be 360, and then if we divide it into divines, okay, we have double corrupted plus gem temple. Okay, I have 2 of this. Oops. Okay, I'm just gonna put here. I have 2 of this, and this is going for, how much is this? Okay, let me just scroll down. This is like 360C, which is 1.4 div. Okay, you can see here, right, just from the side content of Elva, it is really for divine. This is like with no investors at all. You can just go into your map device and use all of your Elva mods to actually, your Elva map device to actually do it. Alright. Otherwise, each of the temples, the sexton, is only gonna cost you like, it's very, very little only. Probably 60. Yeah, look, it's 5 to 60. Okay, don't believe this. This is not true. So yeah, there you go. I have no idea why so many people does not like to do Elva, but in terms of currency, right, I can assure you this is the best content to earn currency for, like side content, okay, on top of your main content. So my main content is Harvest, my side content is basically Elva. When I say side content, you can mean like Strongbox, Shrine, what else that, Harbinger and stuff like that. Okay, so Elva to me is a side content, and this is just crazy. From these 28 runs, right, I have already earned like, how much is this, 10 divine for 28 maps. So this is just one full cycle. Yeah, you can just roughly estimate, roughly just gauge how much earnings I did for 28 cycles, 28 maps. Sorry. Okay, that comes to the end of this video. So if you have any questions, do join the Discord and I will try to answer your questions. And if you like my video, do remember to hit the like and subscribe button. I will see you in the next one.